Hello, I'm Joshua Simon, and I'm one of the co-curators of the exhibition Fashion Forward, Centering Justice in Fashion History at the Textiles and Clothing Museum at Iowa State University. Within this exhibition, the curatorial team grouped objects into themes, one of which being shifting masculinities. An object included in this theme is a circa 1910 Tailor-Made. Tailor-mades like this one were ensembles popular in the late 19th and early 20th centuries that blurred traditional ideas surrounding binarily gendered dress. They were designed as women's wear. Styles varied, but some were severely tailored costumes modeled after men's suits. The name tailor-made came from the fact that tailors, rather than dressmakers, made these garments. Tailors during this period were typically men, as it was suggested in a 1919 Women's Wear Daily article that perfection of contour and soft rounded outline, permanence of shape were quite unobtainable by women workers. The grouping of stylish tailor-mades seen here were from 1911. Tailor-mades drew both support and criticism alike. In an 1897 Vogue article entitled As Seen by Him, the author stated, "The tailor-made girl is my ideal girl, and men think that a woman is simply bewitching when she wears a man's collar and a man's cravat, as seen here in this example from 1893. These thoughts were not shared by all, however. Later in the same article, the author stated, "The fact is, girls do not know how to dress like men. They overdo it. It seems impossible for them to stop at plainness, and that if women who desire to dress in the smart mannish mode would only take hold of the thing sensibly, they could produce excellent effects." The caption of this 1892 example suggests it was an English tailor-made. Further, Charles Frederick Worth, considered to be an originator of haute couture, is attributed in an 1894 article to have stated when discussing tailor-mades, "Woman is to once again become woman, and fashion is to find its task in giving emphasis to the feminine form instead of concealing it. Masculine modes are to be abandoned." Additionally, in discussing the wearing of tailor-mades at the Auteuil races of 1919, a Women's Wear Daily article stated, "The styles worn, however, were of significance, even considering that many women seemed timid, fearing to come out in splendid attire, fearing public criticism. The illustrations seen here showcase tailor-mades that were in fashion in 1913. Alternatively, tailor-mades have been considered by some as the uniform of the independent working woman. For example, Candace Wheeler, a writer for the Boston Daily Globe, outlined in 1893 how certain features of the business costume have undoubtedly been foreshown by the tailor-made girl of the last few seasons. In spite of generic acceptance of the androgynous style, it could be argued that such dress that bent gendered ideas was still scrutinized and caused wearers to second-guess the wearing of tailor-mades due to societal norms surrounding gender. In spite of this, however, the mannish mode continued in various forms for several decades into the 20th century, notably in the 1930s, which is seen here in this example from circa 1933.